What's going on, guys? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyandPaint.com and Paradise Garage. How you guys doing? Let me know if you guys are doing great. Also, type in the chat where you're tuning in from. I had a early morning and I was just taking a nap. I think I still need more of a nap. Just type in the chat, guys, where you're tuning in from. And if you're a Learn Auto Body VIP member, type in the chat, Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP member. Just let me know if you guys can hear and see the audio and the video here. Type in the chat, let me know. Let's see. Just let me know if you guys can hear. Okay. Trying to see if I can change the layout on this thing. Command. But it's not working. Kind of wanted to do like where I share part of my screen, solo layout. It's only allowing me to have the solo layout. I wanted to do like the news layout. Not sure why this is not working. Let me see. Press shift. Oh, I might have to do this. Shift plus 5. Shift plus 5. It's not working. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right. So we got lifetime VIP Harold Schwinn from Kansas, Chicago, all good. Loud and clear. Thank you very much. Dan Swatsky. Sawatsky. Sorry about that. What's going on? VIP from Hawaii. What's up, Evan? Bill Johnson, VIP member, loud and clear. All good on my side. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is Tony at LearnAutoBodyandPaint.com and Paradice Garage. The Paradise is kind of blocked out from that board over there. But anyway, this week we are starting the van project, the Good Van project, the Get Out of Dodge, GOOD van. Good Van project. Get Out of Dodge van project. And we're going to be filming. I got some fiberglass. There's a hole on the roof that I have to fill. We're not going to go crazy. I'm not doing any sheet metal on this project. We're going to just put a fast paint job on it, but it's going to look great. It's a 1999 Chevy Express van. I got all of the paint. Let me show you what we got here. I got all the materials. And we're going to be painting. So number one, we got some long strand fiberglass body filler. Okay, so this is good for bridging, gap fillings, holes and whatnot. We got some little holes that on the side that we're going to fill. And then there's a little hole because there was a commercial, like a light on top. It was a water truck, a local water truck. And we're going to be filling the little hole. It's probably like a 3/4 of an inch little hole. And I didn't have any kitty hair on me. So we got the long strand so we can fill that hole up. We're going to kind of dent it in a little bit, fill it, and then coat it with body filler. And then after this. So this is, we got that. We got AIC industrial coatings. Okay, this is the white pack acrylic enamel. Okay, we got a gallon kit of this. We got our hardener, which is an 8-to-1. So basically, if I'm using the entire gallon of white, I'm going to be using half of this. Okay, 32 ounces. Half of it is 16 ounces, 2 cups. And so this is my hardener. I got a gallon of reducer, just got extra reducer. We're not going to need all of this. Probably going to use 10-15% if needed. We'll see how the day is. And then I also got a kit of black. Same hardener. Okay, same hardener. But I got a gallon of black, high gloss, negro, black, Nior. And that's pretty much it. So the van project, we did a vote on the color scheme. A lot of people wanted white. So we're going to go with a black and white. I kind of have a design that I want to do on it. It's going to be black and white. And we might do some candy graphics on top of the white, or maybe we'll even just do black, just keep it all black and white. But we'll see. It's going to be cool, and we're gonna tackle it. We're gonna start it this week. Hopefully, I'm thinking we're going to be painting it within the next 2 to 3 weeks. It's not going to take long. The thing is I'm just not doing body work every single day. So we're going to put in, once I start, I'll probably put in a good 5-6 hours in per day. Because once I get dusty and dirty, I just want to keep going for a good half a day at least, just get it done. It doesn't make sense to get dusty for 2 hours or for an hour and then do something else. You know what I mean? So the Good Van project, guys, is going to be special. I'm actually going to give everybody access, all of you guys, if you're interested, VIP access to this complete A to Z series in my membership site at learnautobodyandpaint.com. So you're going to be able to create a login, username, password, get into an actual membership site where we're going to give you this program for free. It's going to be A to Z. You're going to get a PDF templates and guides on, what sandpaper we used, what paints we use, the mixing ratio, all the technical details, the paint, everything you're going to get absolutely free. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Type in the chat down below if you're interested in something like that, because it's going to be really, really cool. All right, so let's just do some Q&A for the next 20 minutes, and yeah, we'll call it a day. So let's see. Don't mind this table. It is actually a little rocking. So let's see. Paint is coming off my 1999. What steps should I take in fixing it? Thank you. Sand it down. You have to sand it, prime it, and paint it. Now, primer is not, I wouldn't say necessary. Okay. You could get away without priming if your paint is in decent condition. So on the van here, it's already painted a single stage enamel. It's old, but I don't think I'm going to have to prime the whole van, just the bodywork areas. Okay. Maybe some areas that I get down into metal, then I would prime. So, you don't necessarily, especially if you're painting base coat, not base coat, clear coat, a single stage, which is a very thick paint. Okay. You can just go right over enamel after you sand it. Okay. So when it comes to single stage, you don't have to prep it and get so fine, like 400 or 500 or 600 grit. You can actually finish off with like a 340, 360 grit if you wanted to, because that paint is thick and it will literally fill in all the sand scratches. All right. Dante says, hey, Tony, could you elaborate? Hold on one second, guys. Guys, I just want to give this URL out for all you newbies just tuning in. How many newbies tuning in for the first time? I'm going to post a link here where you can grab some free training at learnautobodyandpaint.com. And there's going to be another link where you guys can get and register for the VIP program on the Good Van project. So I think you're going to like that. Hey, Tony, could you elaborate on control coat, i.e., let base flash completely or apply wet, reduce, dilute the control coat, increase or decrease gun pressure? Well, a control coat, basically, you just want to lay it on medium wet, not too wet, let it flash, and then put your second coat on. Okay, you're not diluting, you're not doing anything like that. Spray gun pressure is the same throughout all stages. Okay, so if you're doing base coat, you're going to want to spray at anywhere from, depending on the gun, I've been spraying with the X88. 22 pounds does a pretty good job in atomizing, but you can go, normally you want to be spraying base coat at 24 to 26 pounds. Okay, trigger pulled, looking at your air pressure gauge. Okay. That's your normal base coat pattern, spray pattern, okay? Fully open, and then you just lay it on. You let that sit 20 minutes, give or take, 20, 25 minutes, and then you're ready for your second coat. Let me know if that helps. Okay, Keith Coleman, is matte finish considered a primer also? No, because if you're getting a matte finish, you're going to get a flattening agent that you put in your acrylic single stage system or your base coat, okay, or your single stage. Normally it's single stage, okay, that you put a flattener agent in it and it just dries flat or satin. Okay, that's not really a primer. I don't like flat jobs at all because it's not durable. You know, you get a bird poop on it or you go to clean it, it scratches and you can't buff it out because there's no clear coat on it. So I think, a matte finish is good for a show job, if you're just going to do it, or if you're doing like a plasti dip and it dries like a matte, then that's good. Okay. But it's not durable to scratches um, and whatnot. Okay. Or to the elements. If you get tree sap on it, bird poop on it, very bad. I was cutting some trees in the backyard this morning. So let's see. Again, guys, Tony here from Paradice Garage and learnautobodyandpaint.com. I'm going to be on for another 15 minutes or so doing Q&A. So if you have any auto body questions, type them down in chat right here. Let me know what questions you got. I'm also going to drop the link to learnautobodyandpaint.com. You can grab some more free trainings there, downloadable guide. We'll send you emails to other videos and step-by-step guides on auto body. And yeah, so let's see. Just type them in here, guys. All your questions. We got you. Rod's Custom and Detailing. Hey, Tony, I molded a spoiler to a trunk using fiberglass, but after 2 months, the paint has cracked around where the bonding happened. What would be a better way to bond the two parts? So if you're using like a plastic or fiberglass part spoiler, to metal or to a automotive fiberglass, plastic, or metal. Okay, I would definitely use an epoxy. Okay, and there's something 3M makes called panel bonding adhesive. Does anybody know the number offhand? I can't remember the number offhand, but if you Google it, I have some somewhere. I don't know where it is offhand. Might be in my container, but it's panel bonding panel bonding adhesive. It's a 3M product, and you can get it on eBay. You can get it on Amazon. You need a special gun for it. I think the gun alone is like $60, but you can buy the whole kit, a gun and a cartridge for like $100, I believe, or 120. Really worth it if you're doing body work, if you're doing custom molds and all that. I've done tons of body kit molds with this stuff, and it sticks really good. Really good stuff. So you might want to check that out. Panel bonding adhesive by 3M. Starts with a 0, 1. Somebody probably knows what I'm talking about here. Panel bonding adhesive 3M. Let's see. This is it. I got it right here. They also have it out. It's 08116. 08116 panel bonding adhesive. Okay, maybe I can share my screen quickly with you guys. Let's see if I can share my screen. Guys, can you see my screen? So this is what it is right here. Panel bonding adhesive 08116. You can go from metal to plastic, plastic to fiberglass, metal to fiberglass, whatever. Just make sure it's grinded, and whatever you're sticking to this is the old packaging. This is what the new packaging looks like. It looks like this. Okay. And it comes with a gun. No, it doesn't come with a gun. You got to buy the gun. I would actually just go to eBay and buy it on eBay. Amazon has it as well. This is the gun that it comes with right here. I have the red one right here. $123. You get a cartridge and the gun. And then if you want to buy cartridges alone, they're like $50 each. They used to be like $35. Everything's going up in pricing, guys. You might want to stock up. Does this help, guys? Let me know. Let me know if this helps. Oh, one more thing. Zula is doing a special sale. Not sure if you guys are looking for spray guns, but for another 2 days and 6 hours, Zula.com, same place where I get my spray guns, are doing a sale on the Atom X27 and X88. You're getting an additional $50 off. So you might want to check out Zula.com for that special deal. ZOOLAA.com if you're looking for spray guns. And then here, go to learnautobodyandpaint.com, guys, if you want to get some free auto body training. And let me know. Type in the chat, guys. Let me know if you are. Let me get rid of this screen share. Let me know if you guys got the screen share anyway. I think you did. Stop screen. Okay. Let's see. Dante says, elaborating on previous question, I was referring to spraying final metallic mist coat on 2 normal coats of base. So when you're doing your drop coat of base like that, okay, your final coat, which is called like a drop coat, I would say your hood, say this is your hood. Okay, got my daughter on here. But as you spray this way, okay, you're going to spray this way. Here's the center of the hood. You're going to pick it up on the other side. You're going to go all the way through. When you're done, definitely crisscross it. Go like this. Spray. Up your pressure. You could even up your pressure, especially if it's metallic. You could go 28, 29 PSI. Bring the pressure up a little bit further from the panel. Instead of 4 to 6 inches away, you might want to go 10 to 12 inches away and just dust it quickly. We show you how to do all of this at Learn Autobody VIP as well. But that's what you want to do for your final coat, blending into adjacent panels and going around it, making sure it looks good, making sure you got lighting, because that's the only time you're going to check for an issue, imperfections, miscolor, color not matching, to fix it. Because when you're in your base coat stage, that's when you could play around. That's when you have room to fix it before you put your clear coat. Because if you just put your rush and put your clear coat on it, you're going to have to sand it all down if you made a mistake and redo the base. Billy Johnson says, what should the final sand job be used on parts sanded to bare metal and good paint? What should the final sand job be used on parts sanded to bare metal and good paint? What does that mean, Billy? Can you I'm not sure what you're trying to ask there. I'm kind of confused. If you could just hit me back again with that question. John says, do you use wax and grease remover over plastic or urethane bumper before you prime? Yes, absolutely. You could do that. But if you're spraying over raw plastic, I would definitely recommend you pick up a can of this Bulldog adhesion promoter. Okay. Aerosol, you shake it, you just mist it. You just dust the raw plastic with this. Not a lot. Okay. You just want to mist it on. It's going to have like a little glossy coating that dries matte. And then you could put your primer on top of that. You could even shortcut if you want to. If you're feeling ambitious and you just want to get the job out the door, you could paint right over it. Okay, you could put base coat right over this, over raw plastic if you want to. You could do it. All right, but if it's a sentimental build or an expensive job that you're doing, customers paying you good money, I would do this. I would put a 2K filler primer on top of it. Okay, if you want to cut out the plastic texture, right? Because a lot of bumper covers, raw plastic, you got a texture. Okay, let's see if I can kind of look on this Tesla here, but you have like a plastic texture to it. So what I would do is wet sand this 400 grit, scuff it, adhesion promoter, 2K filler prime, wet sand 400, and it'll be like glass when it's painted. You won't have this texture to it. Okay, so that's the other option. We're also going to be painting this Tesla soon, guys. After the van project, I'm not sure if we're going to move on to the Tesla or the 67 Chevelle. We'll figure it out. Does that help? Let me know, guys, if that helps. Let me know, guys, if that helps. I'm going to drop the link again here for learnautobodyandpaint.com for all you newbies. Sign up, guys. You get a free auto body course, and yeah. I paint my complete car with a 30-gallon air compressor, but the clear coat peels off easy. Well, I'm not sure. You probably didn't prep it correctly. I don't think it has anything to do with the compressor. If your clear coat is painting like peeling like that, it's definitely your prep job. Maybe you sanded too fine. I'm not sure what you did there, buddy. You're gonna have to kind of tell me a little bit more of what you did. No problem, Rod. Miguel Santiago, etching primer or epoxy primer after etching agent on old GB sanded to metal. Definitely epoxy primer. Okay. Epoxy primer is better than an etching primer. Okay. So use a good epoxy primer. And then after you spray your epoxy primer, you don't have to sand it. If you let that flash for about an hour or two, okay, you have a window, or 3, okay, within the same day, okay, but you could prime 2K filler primer over it an hour after your epoxy primer settles and dries, okay, an hour flash time, basically. Can you spray primer out of a 1.3, 1.4 tip size? Absolutely, you can. And I used to say this, over 10 years ago on some of my older YouTube videos. The only thing is, okay, if you're spraying a 2K filler primer out of a 1.3 to 1.4, you're going to want to reduce it 10 to 15%, make it thinner so it comes out of that nozzle size, and just give it a couple extra coats, okay? Because it's thinned out, you're going to want to give it an extra few coats to get the fill, okay? But normally, if you're spraying a 2K filler primer raw, just mixed or ready to go, you want to be spraying out of a 1.8 to 2.0 tip size, okay, in general, all right? But again, for many years, I had one spray gun that I used to use. I had a 1.4. I used it for all my base coat, clear coat. I used it for my priming, everything. The number one thing, guys, is keeping your spray guns clean, okay? If you keep your spray guns clean and you take care of them, they will last you a long time. The number one reason for spray gun malfunctions and failure is that you guys don't keep them clean, okay? You guys wait, the primer cakes up, and once you get hardened primer in your gun like that, it's hard to get back to brand new clean again. So it's best after you're done with your painting, after you're done with your base coat, you're done, clean it out really well. Okay. Boom. Do your clear coat. You're done with your clear coat, clean it out. You're done with your primer, clean it out. Okay. Hopefully that helps. What is the best way to paint the car in humid weather? I'm in Florida. Thank you. Humidity really doesn't affect paint jobs, guys, that much. Just make sure you're using a medium to slow reducer if you're doing complete paint jobs. But I'm in Hawaii. Okay, it gets humid here as well. I've never had issues with humidity. The only time you're going to have an issue is with your compressor building up condensation. So make sure you drain it before you start. You might even want to keep the valve open a little so it's draining while you're painting so that condensation stays out. Make sure you have your water filter on the wall, okay, filtering water, and make sure you have your last minute water filter on your spray gun to keep that condensation out. It's the only time you're going to worry about it. Other than that, as far as laying the paint on or letting it cure, you're not going to have an issue. How do you log in through Paradice Garage through the VIP site? Well, we actually don't have, so right now we have a VIP program. Right here. You can actually get free access to Learn Autobody VIP if you want. Then I believe it's $19 a month. I don't know. We're always testing price points. But here is like a little overview of what you get in VIP. You can check that link out, guys. You can test it out for free for 7 days. But that's the whole VIP program where we have over 250 hours of step-by-step auto body videos, all detailed. and you get access for just 19 bucks a month. You can cancel anytime. There's also going to be an option where you can upgrade to lifetime access for a one-time investment. So guys, we have over 10,000 people who are VIPs and who love the program, who's made money with the program, who finished their own car projects, who open up their own body shops, and so much more. So check it out. But like I said, with the Good Van project, I'm going to give you free access to that VIP program in a membership site once we start that. So that's not happening for another week or so. My developers are working on the private members area for you guys. So if you guys want, you guys can get free access to that project. I think you're going to absolutely love it. So I'm excited about that. Evan, you're not going to have any issues because before you clear coat, you're going to always be tacking it down anyway. And with metallics in metallic paint, they're so fine, they're not going to cause orange peel. Okay. Unless you're using a larger flake in an intercoat clear. Okay. So if you're doing custom work and you're using larger flake, like mini flake, like these, like 0.008 in size. Okay. These might give you a little roughness, but not really. Okay. These are also fine. This is a House of Color mini ultra mini flake. This is a X Finishes mini flake. Okay. So as long as you, hey Noah, what's up, girl? Tack before you clear coat, you're going to be fine. Okay. And if it's a stock metallic base coat, you don't have to worry at all with metallics popping out. That's more for like jumbo flake, guys. What about the Honda project? What Honda project are you talking about? I don't have any Honda cars. The moped, the Elite, it's complete. It's done. It's going to be on YouTube hopefully this week. Kenny says, I color sealed my hood today, but could not spray color till tomorrow. What should I do to prepare the color seal primer before spraying base? If it's primer, you should be okay. I would just tack it and spray your base tomorrow. You should be fine. You should be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. What adhesive do you recommend to replace badges? You could use a two-way tape by 3M. They have rolls of them. And then we also have something called emblem adhesive. Let's see. This is good stuff right here. 3M plastic and emblem adhesive. Okay, it's like a glue. You put it on the back of your emblems, your chrome emblems, and you can just stick them on. Put very little because you don't want them dripping out on the side. All right. Oh, here it is. This is the actual gun with the panel bonding epoxy. Oh, this is it right here. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in my toolbox here. I gotta actually clean up and organize. So, do I play darts a lot? A little bit. I play with my daughter. We just play around, you know. Just play around. Nothing crazy. Okay, let's see. Well, a lot of questions today, guys. Guys, are you liking this? If you guys are liking this, hit the thumbs up. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if this is helping. Oh, shit. Went outside. John says I'm already a member. Excellent, dude. How are you liking VIP, by the way? A lot of content. Robert says, I painted my wheels using a gun for the first time last week. Came out good, but had problem with taping and it leaked in. Any tips on taping? Yes, use a fine line tape if you're doing. Use a fine line tape. Okay, very good for masking out pinstriping or graphics and whatnot. Regular tape, doesn't stick as nicely, so you could get some leakage in there. Tony, if I fly to Oahu, is there a way to get a hold of you to come maybe help on a project? You mean like come to like help on a project that I'm working on? Possibly the Honda in my parking lot. Len Green, I sprayed rattle can acrylic clear over some panel repairs, filler than high build. Do I need to remove the clear before applying 1K primer, 1K enamel, or should I just 320 and do some spot tests? Yeah, anytime you're doing like a 1K, not the best. It's a very thin paint. I would say sanding with 320 is a little too coarse. You might want to go to 500, 600 grit. Okay. A 1K enamel, 1K primer, 1K paint is very, very thin paint. So it's very hard to get a nice finish. You can get a decent finish, but it won't be durable. It's not going to last long. A two-part automotive paint is so much better if you're going to be doing something. So just keep that in mind. I would do some test spots, test panels, and just check it out. Yeah, a little hard for me to help you with that stuff. Help me on a project. Yeah, do you have a place to stay? And tell me more about you. It's not like I invite any old random person over to my Paradice Garage. So gonna have to, check you out first, make sure you're good before we do something, but it's a possibility. Keith Coleman, what's up, Keith? All right, guys. So hopefully I helped you guys on here. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my nap. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna like drop a link to learn autobodyandpaint.com one more time right here. Boom, go there to get some free auto body training. And let me know, guys, if you're interested, type in down below in YouTube. I'm interested in the Good Van project. I will basically create, my guy's going to create a membership site. So you're literally going to get access to the members area in Learn Auto Body VIP, but you're only going to get access to the Good Van project. And it's going to be organized, going to be in there. You're going to love it. Really good content, going to take you A to Z. And I think what we're going to do is paint parts of it in here. I might have to tarp up some of my stuff in here, but I don't know if we're going to shoot the whole van in here. A lot of guys are ask me, hey, Tony, can I paint a car in pieces? It's a big thing. People want to paint their car in pieces. They want to do it in a home garage. The van is a big project. It's a lot of paint. So I don't know if I want to do it here. I know I'm going to break it down. We're going to do the roof first. Maybe we'll do, the body in here. I don't know. But if anything, if I decide not to do it here, we're going to do it at my buddy's body shop downtown. Awesome. John, as a VIP, you guys are going to get access to all that as well. So, of course, I just want to do something special for all the YouTube guys out there, like give you a good auto body course in the members area, 100% free. Yeah, no, not at all, Patty. Let's set something up this summer. Once I bang out the van and things like that, if you want to come over and play around with your car, we can make some videos and stuff. We'll figure it out. Thanks, Tony. Love the channel. It's on my 20-year-old camper that's gonna get a little beat up. Cool. Oh, cool, Evan. Awesome. Born and raised on Big Island. Sweet. So what are you moving back to the islands? Certainly interested in the good van project. Got one of my own too. Yeah. So we're going to do a cool two-tone paint job on this van project. I kind of like the white actually. Keep it nice and cool. And we're going to do black, and then we might do some color striping candy maybe on the sides with base coat, clear coat. So it's going to be a single stage, top coat, and maybe we'll do base coat, clear coat with some of the candy and graphics. We'll see. It's going to be a multi-stage project, but it'll be fun. A lot of content. So it's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to drop the link again to learn Autobody. Grab your free training. I'm going to go back to sleep, take another half-hour nap. Oh, I'm thinking next week we're going to do this at 7 p.m. Eastern from now on because the daylight savings, it moved up to 12 p.m. my time, Hawaii, and a little too early. I think 1 p.m. is a better time for me. So next week, guys, it's going to be 1 p.m. my time, which is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Sorry. Like I went to sleep at 2:30 last night, right? Because I fell asleep. I crashed on the couch because I was so tired from like 10 p.m. till 11:30 p.m. And then I was like, dang, I gotta get some work done. So I got up, I went over to my bus, and I was up from 11:30 to 2:30. Okay. Crashed because I was so tired. My German Shepherd, Zeus, but the girls call him Louis, wanted to come in the bus. So I let him in. He wanted to sleep with me. So he was sleeping with me. And then at like 5 o'clock, he woke me up because he's hungry. So I literally had to get up at 5 o'clock, feed him. And then I went back to sleep. And then around 5:30, I had to get up again because I remembered there was no water for the rabbits. So yeah. So I've been up ever since. Haven't slept that much. I'm tired. I need to take a nap because I got a lot of things to do today. There is. You guys have a couple of minutes? I'll show you Paradice Garage. Show you what's going on here at the home base. White with some iridescent color. Maybe, yeah, definitely something cool. Yeah, so we won't talk about Autobody now. We'll just kind of talk about what's going on here. So we got Louis here. He likes to sleep under the grill. He's always under the grill. I just washed him yesterday and he's completely muddy again. Nala, come here, Nala. No, Nala's all muddy too. She was completely white yesterday. Now she's all muddy. Louis over there chilling. He's 4 months old. Huge. He's probably like 35 pounds now. He's going to be a brute. Here is, I won't go too far out because I don't want to lose connection. But here is, we moved the bus. So this is my office. Okay. And I'm digging a pond. We're putting a pond in, guys. A 20 by 45 or 50 pond, give or take. So here's my pond. It's not, it's in the, we're in the process of digging out and gonna have fish in here. It's gonna be like a swim pond. Gonna be building another house back there, a little 2-bedroom house. Gonna be going back there. What else? Just cleaning out with my machine. See my caterpillar back there. Just doing some cleaning up this morning on the back property. I'm building a new chicken coop. Building a new chicken coop for the chickens, keep them in a bigger area. So that's what I've been doing, guys. Just working and chilling. Yeah, a lot of work. We're keeping busy for sure. We got, it's a nice size pond, 20 by 50 actually. But once it's done, it's going to be like 18 by 45 because we're going to lay it with rocks inside. There's the good van project. That's next, guys. We're going to be filming some body work on it this week. This week we're starting. Front fence is all done. And here's Tessie. It's a lot of work going on, guys. Mosquitoes and frogs. Well, frogs maybe, but I'm gonna find a way to, reduce the frog population. Mosquitoes, as long as we have good um, aeration, and we're gonna have pond pumps and filters and whatnot with a lot of plants. And they say, you only get mosquitoes with stagnant water, so we're not. It's definitely gonna be clean, and it's gonna be fresh water. I definitely want to put some koi and maybe some tilapia. I can't wait for that. So that's like another. It's probably a $12,000 project, give or take for the pond. Doing the work myself, maybe 15, depending. I don't know, but we'll see. And I can't wait to show you when it's done. Maybe we'll do like a YouTube live, and we'll invite people over and we'll go jump in. Cool, guys. What about me? Somebody said, what about me? What about you? Oh, guys, I forgot to drop the link to Zula.com. If you guys are looking for some great spray guns, there's a sale going on for another 2 days. You get $50 off the X88 and X27. Very good gun. I like the X27 a lot. It's pretty much my go-to gun. The X88 is cool. Also, it sprays at a lower PSI. Hi, Tony. You're a nice person. I learned a lot from you. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful comment. Thank you. Yeah, places coming along. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I got a brand new course coming out for you guys. You guys are going to be able to register for free and get the Good Van project. I think you guys are going to like it. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there that we're going to reveal and show, and tricks and tips and whatnot, and how to do it on a budget, how to get professional paint jobs, on budget, even in a garage like this, so we'll try that out. Final sand. Let's see. Billy Johnson. Let's see if I can find your question. And then we'll call it a day. Billy Johnson. Can you just copy and paste your question over, Billy? If I can't find it, I'm scrolling. I don't see it. Okay. Before adding 2K epoxy primer, panel is painted and has bare metal at the bottom. So what are you asking? Yes. What should the final sand job be used on parts sanded to bare metal and good paint? Yeah, can you just be clear on the question? Just sum your question up in a paragraph for me. Get it to me right now, and then I will answer it, and I'm going to go to sleep. I'm so tired. Oh, God. Don't worry, I'm old. Thanks for all the information. Yeah, guys. Here's the link again, and then let me get you the link to learn Autobody, and then I'll see you guys next week at 7 p.m., guys. 1 hour later. 1 hour later. What grit if you're spraying epoxy? Is that your question? What grit if you're spraying epoxy primer? You can finish off with like a 150 grit. 150, 180. Okay. 150, 180, guys. You're good. Put a nice epoxy on top of that, or a 2K filler primer directly over it, or a DTM, which is a direct to metal filler primer. This is pretty much like a DTM, this ECG coating here. It says on the can, you could go directly over metal, and DTM, if you guys heard of DTM primers, directly over metal. So yeah, you can spray over. Your panel could be sanded, like I said, 150 to 180 grit. You could even go 220. Finer is okay as well. It doesn't have to be that coarse. Okay. I wouldn't go over 80. 80 is good for shaping. You could spray over 80, but some people do spray filler over 80. But I like to, if I'm doing body work, and I'm shaping with 80 grit. 80 grit is the main grit we use for shaping, getting your body, the dent filled, shaping all done, feeling good. And then from there, I like to hit it with a 220 grit, scuff it down, smoothing it out a little bit more, 220, 240, whatever sandpaper I have. Okay. And then after that, I'll fill it with a 2K filler primer. Okay. Or a DTM primer, whatever. It's good. It'll go on top of it. It'll be good. All right. So you guys are going to get a lot of video footage on the van project. We're also going to go live every time I'm working on it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to go live every time I'm working on it. It might be from the phone. It might be from the laptop. The video footage is not going to be the best, okay, because it's from the phone or the laptop. But I will be recording while I'm going live with my GoPros on tripods and on my head or whatever for the VIP course. So you guys are going to get detailed video of the project. And dude, this thing's going to be night and day difference. So probably later today or tomorrow, I'm going to take the overall before images and videos, and then the game plan, and then we're going to go from there and start banging out this job. It literally, if I worked on this van nonstop, okay, it's probably a 5-day job. Not much, really. If I really wanted to hustle, and I don't work as hard anymore because I'm just lazy, but 2 days prep, doing the body work, sanding your ass off for 8 hours a day, just working on it, and 3rd day paint can be done. It could be a 3-day project, but because I'm going to take my time on it, it's going to be a 3-week project with YouTube, with you guys, and recording, because recording takes time. You got to set it up and, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Next week, 1 hour later, 7 p.m. All right, Gareth. Okay, long shot. Last question, because you just said you joined. Are you still taking questions? What's your question, bro? Again, guys, for all you newbies, hit learnautobodyandpaint.com, and don't forget to sell at Zula. Ends in 2 days. Right over here. What's your question? You're the last question, and then I'm outie. Peace, guys. You guys are free to leave. I'm just waiting for long shot 8,000. 7 p.m. That's my bedtime. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You can always watch the replays. I would really like to know. Okay, so we got long shot. I would really like to know what kind of air compressor you recommend. I think I would like to have a 60 or 80 gallon so I don't have to upgrade later. Yep. You hit it on the head. Utah in the house. So if you're going to be doing complete paint jobs and spraying a whole car, you're going to want to at least get a 60 gallon. Okay. This is the one I got. It's from Lowe's. Great compressor. I think I paid $600 or $650 for it. Okay. 2-stage pump. There's the details. 3.7 horsepower. Okay. 11.5 CFM at 40, 11.0 at 90, 240 volt, hooks into a dryer. And this is great. It's quiet. My other compressor, I paid $1,200 for, the Bel Air in Dallas. Much louder than this one. This one's a lot quieter. No issues. 80 gallon is overkill. 80 gallon is good if you have a real body shop and you're banging out jobs and you got 2 people using your hose. Okay. If you got one guy painting in the booth and you got another guy doing body work, on the side somewhere, an 80 gallon could keep up with that. But if it's a single person, you and a buddy in the shop working, this is perfect. 60 gallon is all you need. And for painting a complete car. All right. Be well, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you next week. Have a great evening. Peace out. Next week, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's Tony here from Paradise Garage and learn auto, body, and paint. Aloha, guys. Thank you for tuning in and have a great evening.